For me, it's not even just dressing up for adults. It's loving a fandom so much and loving a character so much that you just want to be that character, and being able to be that character and then other people loving you for it is the greatest feeling.
You also get to develop a bunch of new skills too, and then you get something to show them off after that.
First time I ever did it, it was a really simple cosplay, and so many people came up to me, little kids, adults, they were all just freaking out, and we were just chit-chatting so much about the game, and I loved that, like, so much, just getting to know people just from cosplaying, that I just kept doing it.
Growing up, Dad would be all like, cause my dad is like so anti-sci-fi. He's like, oh, that's for those freaks that like dress up and go to conventions. And I'm like, hi. It was probably one of the coolest things I ever got to do. Also a lot easier to talk to people that you don't know when you're like in a costume.
Yeah, because they instantly know, if they know what you are,
right.
There's no need for discussion.
Right.
You already have a mutual understanding.
And like, plus if they're in a costume too, you can just walk up to them and like, it's so easy to start a conversation. You can be just like, oh man, that's a cool costume.
Especially even if you don't know it. They'll be like, oh, I love your costume. I'm like, oh, yours is beautiful, but I don't know what that's from. And then they start talking about the anime or the film that they liked.
Then maybe you develop a new interest.
Our Ryerson Nerd Club, Fanatics Domain, has actually helped
That's
me
how we made most of our
so
friends.
much. Well, that, yeah,
That's
definitely.
how we made most of our friends. That's how we met each other.
Yeah, that's how we met each other.
That's how we met each other. Like our first meeting is like a meet and greet, and one of the icebreakers they do is you have to like pick a character and be like, today I'm feeling like maybe Leia. But like you always get people who are like, oh, I'm just gonna pick a random one and probably nobody's gonna know, and they say it, and there's like, gonna be at least one other person who's like, yo, I know that! Oh my god, we're best friends now.
And getting that in a group of people is just so relieving, especially in our generation. A lot of people felt like loving being a nerd and having these little fandoms, you didn't feel like you were accepted.
Well, because your parents don't get it.
Yeah, so finding a group of people that actually understand you was such an overwhelmingly good experience for me. And looking at someone going, oh my god, you guys understand me? I can be weird. For me, I didn't create anything before fandoms. Like, I fell in love with characters in movies and stuff like that, and I love them so much that I started making plushies because I couldn't find like a character I really wanted as a little stuffed character. So I was like, well, I'll make it myself because I wanted it so much and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I needed to do that for myself, and it opened up a whole new world for me. Because of fandoms, I fell in love with a different side of myself where I found I can have a creative outlet, because I always liked drawing and I wanted to create things, but I didn't have a kind of experience or motivation, and fandom really pushed me to kind of go for it.
I write fan fiction a lot, and I find that helps me with dealing with a lot of issues. I've also made all kinds of friends like all over the world. So there's like people that I can talk to that like have experienced things that I'm like, I never would have even thought of.
I was always very awkward in front of a whole bunch of a crowd. I would shake violently, like I couldn't look at people in the eye. Talking in front of a crowd that knows all the fandoms and stuff like that, they like understand you on a weird deep level, and so you don't feel that level of uncomfortable with them. So I found that helped me a lot with dealing with social anxieties.
It's fun.
It is so much fun.
And if you haven't tried it, you're missing out.
Find someone that can enjoy it with you and just do it. Yeah.
But like, even if you don't know anybody, you will make friends.
Oh, instantly. Yeah.
You will make a lot of friends, and they'll be the coolest people you've ever met.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.